behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Paul Mash TV. Paul Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. Got a great interview coming up for you in just a moment. Before we get into that, though, as you've seen from the title there, this is episode 900. It's hard to believe. And 100 more episodes will have 1,000. So we're really excited about it here. Anyway, if you like this episode and you want to subscribe, you can. Just hit that button and then also the bell. And you'll always be notified of any new episodes coming your way. And feel free to leave a comment on the comment section. We'd love to hear from you there. And go to facebook.com/PaulMashTV and follow us there. You can also send us an inbox and comment the things there. And if you'd like to send us an email, it's PaulMashTV, all one word, @gmail.com. And you can use it if you're a band or a solo artist wanting to be on the show. We'll show you how to do that. But we love fan mail there as well, so send us a fan letter and we'll get back to you. And all this is going to be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. In just a minute, from Denver, Colorado, we have Slow Chemical with us today. Very talented, and I think you're going to agree. And we'll get to that in just a moment as it starts right now. All right, everybody, it's that interview time as promised, and with us from Denver, Colorado, we have Slow Chemical with us today. Thanks for joining us, Slow Chemical.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you here today. Usually the first question I always ask is typical because everybody has their own story. But tell us a little bit how it all started for you as far as being as far as being an artist goes. I mean, everyone would like to hear your story.
Honestly, I don't know. I think this first started with hearing a song from LL Cool J,
Mm-hmm.
and the name of the song is called "Hey Love." Now, remember, it's a song about, essentially, some people take it as him stalking somebody, but I always took it as him fantasizing, which is what he says in the record. But I always took it as just me being a super shy kid, to hearing this guy who has wealth and money and looks, him saying his insecurities about approaching a woman or approaching whatever you're into, and him just having that struggle, the same struggle I could relate to. That made me, I remember that's the first time I actually picked up a pen and actually wrote my own like rhyme, poetry or whatever. After that, it was kind of just off to the races with me kind of just documenting my life, if that makes any sense.
Okay, and I guess it just kind of started from there, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course he's he's a legend there, LL Cool J.
Absolutely.
Is he was obviously one that you kind of looked up to when you were growing up. Did you have any others?
Yeah, LL Cool J was probably the biggest one, but you have rappers that are now deceased like Soulja Slim, you have Scarface, Outkast. A lot of those artists are the ones who, Tech Nine, a lot of those artists are the ones who helped me. When I would hear them say certain things, that would help me be able to expand my horizons in my writing, not just say the typical things that you would normally hear from a rapper that's money, murder, murder, kill, kill. Like hearing those rappers, there's other things to talk about and other ways to present yourself that made me the artist I am now.
Okay. Yeah, and a few of those you mentioned, I remember when those bands were really out there, and I'm sure a lot of people do too, and I can definitely see that in your sound too. So, I'm sure you can go on almost any streaming format and get your music, and also tell everybody we're on social media we can find you as well. Let us know that.
I'm on Instagram. That's the best place to find me.
Okay.
The Instagram is I am Slow Chemical. So that's just the best place because I have a Twitter. I don't get on it as much as I should. And I'm actually working on that actively now to be on it more. It's just the thing with Twitter that's so powerful is it's in the moment. It's right now. And I'm so busy a lot of times. I'm not gonna lie, my phone is very rarely with me. So something I'm working on is having my phone on me at all times. And once I get that straightened out, then I can definitely just be able to tweet back or tweet and just be in the moment. It's just, you guys are fast, man. Twitter is fast, and I'm not that fast. But find me on Instagram. At I am So Chemical. That's the best place to hit me up.
Okay, well, can we go to any streaming format and download a list of music? Or?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can go to Spotify, Apple, Tidal. My music is on all of them. It's way too many to name. Deezer. It's on everything. Like I don't have a certain. I don't feel the need to limit myself when it comes to music and putting my stuff on. It makes no sense to put it on one platform to me.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody go out to those streaming platforms and get his music, and also go to Instagram where you can find him. And we're getting ready to watch this music video. It's called "Think About It," and it's a really awesome song, by the way. Tell us a little story about that song that people would like to hear about.
The song was an accident. Last year, I was just in the process of making a beat with my co-producer. We had this beat, and I didn't. It wasn't like I didn't like it. I just okay, we made a beat. That's cool. Wasn't expected. And then we put a sample on it, and it was like the Think About It thing. It's a royalty-free sample. And I remember I was stuck. I was writing stuff. I didn't like it. I finally went to the studio and said, I'm just gonna record it. And I was still writing my verses as I was recording it. And the engineer that I work with, he was like nodding his head the entire time. He loved it. He was like, man, the record wasn't even done yet. He was like, I love this record. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't think anything of it. And then I found this singer, and she wants to remain anonymous. So I respected her privacy and everything. But I found her. We had worked together before. I told her what I wanted her to do on it. I wrote her part, and then she sang it, and that's the story. And like everyone that's heard it has loved it. I ended up doing I didn't do a live music video to it. I just kind of put together clips of royalty-free clips or whatever from on YouTube, just put it out there. So I want to shoot a video, but at the time I wasn't able to. I just got into a car accident, and I wasn't really feeling like I didn't have the energy I needed for a music video. But this song got so popular that I felt it needed to be there. So that's the interesting story behind that record.
Okay, well, as I said, it is a great song, and I know everybody out there is probably getting ready to watch this and really enjoy it as well. And but before we do, Slow Chemical, thank you so much for being on the show today. We'd love to have you back on a second time if you got anything new to plug for us.
Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. And here it is. Think About It, and it starts right now.
Inside the red nigga choke. I thought about it. What if I want a truck and the women's not crowded around it? I've been about it. But the bread mean nothing if alimony's around it. I thought about it. Not a blinger, a swinger. You can't outdo me. I'm the thinker. Power plays me money made. Turn my franchise from unknown to millions. Give me the sunshades and blade. I thought about it. A critical of the visuals. Ladies still ask, why they call you so chemical? Why you cynical of the ritual? It's God-given. It's spiritual. For many years the talents were hitting. That's worse than being a stick-up kid. That's the real mean, the sinning, grinning. That's the real mean, the winning. Give me the sunshades of made. Put spark in the game that will turn in flames. But you ain't see it. In my youth, you wouldn't pass me the ball. Now I'm LeBron, knocking heads off like Saddam. After being the present, too busy thinking about tomorrow. Let me focus on today. Living black and white instead of staying in gray. I asked if it's worth it. Sean said, hell yeah, it's worth it. Swiss and Tim, giving unknown a chance. Give me your verses. Promise I'll the rhyme in the night. I grab the biggest purses. No per diem. Welcome to the museum. There's stones and bones and relics. Some may be alive. Call the medics. If they have to die, it's cause you thought about it. She put on jeans that's tight and fit just right. She thought about it. Ask Phil, I kill waves when I write about it. You put me on last, that's the only way to go. A pro, doing everything like Bo Jackson, building affection. Too fast, motion capture, can't capture me. You lacking all three.
You can too. Just think about it.